What is up, guys? I am Joey here, and I am so sorry it has been so long since my last video, but today I have a super special video for you. It is what's the date? 20th of July 2018, and today I am taking a blast to the past. I have one of my favourite Pokemon games of all time in the background. Who can remember this game? Who remembers this game? Hit me with a thumbs up if you remember this game. Pokemon Stadium for the original Nintendo 64, which I have right down there in this corner, the Pikachu edition. And this is based on a mixture between Pokemon on the Nintendo 64, Pokemon Stadium, and a mixture of the anime, the original Pokemon, and this is based on Sabrina's battle between Haunter and Pikachu in the Pokemon Stadium game, because Sabrina actually uses Pokemon Haunter as one of her Pokemon in the game. However, she doesn't use it in the anime. However, Haunter does come in and interfere with the battle between Pikachu and Kadabra. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a custom-made battle piece, all the way from an amazing creator in Australia. She is incredible. Please do check out her work. Her link is below. She was incredibly happy to create this custom for me. She normally does set pieces, however, I was very persuasive in saying I want this specific piece. It's a complete experiment to her. She doesn't normally do pieces this big, however, she was kind enough to take on this piece that I really wanted to recreate Haunter and Pikachu, two of my favourite Pokemon, by the way. I'm wearing them on this top right here. Two of my favourite Pokemon in this Pokemon Stadium recreation of a battle stadium, an arena of Pokemon Stadium. So without further ado, I'm going to unbox this. Disclaimers: I don't own any of the rights to this Pokemon Stadium music. I didn't make this, I didn't create this. This was a bash together of ideas of an original sculpt that was already created via animation in a Pokemon game. So I don't own any of the rights to any of this. They're all owned by the Pokemon Company or Nintendo. And lastly, this is sealed custom piece, so I haven't seen this yet. This reaction and review is based completely off what I'm about to open. I haven't seen any teasers. I've literally just said I want a Pikachu Haunter battle scene, and she has recreated this all herself from her own homework and general knowledge of the Pokemon series. So without further ado, that's enough of that bullshit. Let's just get into this shit. Come on, let's do this. I'm so excited. I haven't done a statue review since I don't even know. So yeah, I'm super excited. I will tell you in the description and all that how much this was. So I think this was just over £200. So it's Great British Pounds, by the way, guys. This is my order. I bought this, by the way, if you don't know what it is, I bought this off a place called Etsy, which is a place for statue makers to create. This lady does amazing stuff, by the way. She does Pokeballs that are like dioramas, so they're like a little figure on the inside. Imagine like a big Pokeball that's crystal clear, and you can see straight in the Pokeball. Imagine that. Wow, this is very well packaged. I will have to say thank you very much to her. She does have an Instagram, which I will be linking in the description, as well as her Etsy shop. So, wow, she has packaged this just as well as a first figure. Right, so here it says, "To Joey, I hope this arrives to you safely. I hope you love this handmade creation." And she sent me gifts as well for me to enjoy. So she's put here as well, "To Joey, I hope you enjoy these handmade gifts" as well. So she sent me some gifts, which is very, very nice. So there you go. It's just saying a little note saying thank you very much. Very nice. I'll show you them afterwards. So, just like first for figure, she's inputted these very nice little corner-shaped thingies inside the box, which is very, very kind of her, because I don't really think little creators, little studios, that she calls herself a studio, I don't really have to do this. This isn't really necessary, only for, you know, £500, £600, £700 statues, but she has. So I really appreciate that, and that is obviously going to all go into the review, which is, so far is fantastically packed. So the box, it hasn't got any artwork on, because obviously this is custom made, so it's not going to have an official box, unfortunately, which I wouldn't expect. However, thank you anyway. So what we got here, we've got some cute little somethings in here. Oh, these are like little stickers or something. Oh, how cute. Oh, they're little charms. Oh, that's adorable. So in the top of the box, there was actually some cute little charms, which I'm now going to show you. So, there's 3 packs of them. So in this little one, they look like little Christmas decorations. How cute! Oh, and the lid comes off. That's adorable. It's got a little Pikachu on. That's very cute. Thank you very much. There's charm number 1. Has a little cute little Pikachu on it. Don't know if you can see that, but here's a little sticker of Pikachu. That's very cute. That's nice to display by my in my background, which I'm sure if you follow me all you guys know about. What's this? Oh, this is cute. She's made something for my girlfriend. That's very cute. Oh, I think they're magnets. Oh, that's very cute. Thank you very much. She's made a little magnet with Lindsay on it. She'll love that. That's very nice of her. I got one. I want a magnet. Oh, she has. She's made me a little magnet with a little Pokeball on. That's so cute. Thank you very much. What's the last gift? I love this. I love this lady. She's so kind. She was also kind enough to update me as to any changes that were made, anything that she couldn't get hold of, or etc. Oh, some little Pokemon stickers. I think they're like console stickers. They're very cute. Very, very nice. I will do a close-up in a bit of all the stuff that this kind lady has been nice enough to give me. So for now I'm just going to pop that on there. Oh, the name tags. Very cute, thank you very much. If you're watching this, thank you. I will be messaging you after this video though. So now, for the moment of truth. Hopefully, Import hasn't broke this. Right, I'm just pulling out the phone. She's really packaged this so well. I'm so impressed. I am so that is heavy. That is so heavy. I'm gonna be honest, I'm so impressed with this packaging. You know me guys, I do the whole detail. I do the packaging, I do the artwork. She's even been kind enough to give me some little gifts. So far, so good. It's amazing. Oh wow. Oh wow. That. Wow. That. I believe it's a little bit broken. Oh, that's such a shame. They've broken it in customs. That is really annoying. But that is really nice. That would have been really nice anyway. After a little look at this, it's actually not broken that badly. It is a bit broken, but it's not broken to the extent where I couldn't fix it. It's openable, I believe. So this is it, guys. This is approximately 30 centimeters in solid acrylic. It's a battle scene between Haunter and Pikachu, and it is actually really, really good. The only problem is it's a bit broken, but that doesn't matter because we can glue this back together. I am, however, going to show you. This is Pikachu versus Haunter, sealed in an acrylic stand, and the artwork is actually really good. I would actually expect this type of artwork, despite the damage, which obviously wasn't the creator's fault. I would actually expect this type of damage to be this type of artwork to be done by a specific company, like by a big company. And it is actually really, really good. And I am actually going to glue this back together because it's not damaged that badly. It's just a couple of the pillars have fallen down, which actually doesn't look that bad, and it kind of makes it look more realistic, if I'm being honest. Now, can I turn this to the bottom? Right, so the bottom is just pure black. This is solid acrylic, which is really nice. It is openable, it's taped, so I can just open it. And I am going to go ahead now and do some close-ups. But overall, it is an extreme shame that it's come damaged. However, I expected that. It's not been damaged that badly, and I actually really, really like it. I think it's very cool. Pikachu's looking cool. Haunter's obviously fell slightly, but that can be fixed. All of this can be fixed. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some close-ups of it slightly broken, but then I'm going to edit in some shots of it fixed towards the end, because I am going to glue this back together. No problem, it shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, I want to say thank you so much to the studio that made this. I'm going to try and pronounce their name. It's Dream Studio by Yume. I'm incredibly sorry if I pronounced that wrong. But I love this. This is amazing. Despite its damage, this is exactly what I wanted. It's a complete perfect miniature scale. It's about a 1/6 or maybe even a 1/10, maybe even a 1/20 scale of a Pokemon battle made in Pokemon Stadium. It's exactly what I wanted. I am going to do close-ups now, but I will be doing more close-ups of it when it's fixed, because obviously you want to see it when it's fixed. But this is not damaged that badly, it just requires a bit of glue. But yeah, it's not damaged too badly, but Haunter's just took a little tumble. Pikachu still stood there perfectly doing his lightning. So this is the next day, guys. It is now the day after I received this amazing Pokemon Stadium piece. So it is a day after now, guys, from the day I received this amazing Pokemon Stadium piece from Dream Studio by Yume, and I've opened it up. I've cleaned it a little bit because it was a little bit, the tape had marked a little bit around the outside. So I cleaned a little bit on the outside, and it's starting now to look really, really good. And I can actually very carefully take the acrylic top off, and there you have it. If I just put the acrylic top there and give this a little spin, so there is Haunter. At the moment I do have the fan on, so this obviously wouldn't normally be blowing like this. But I'm going to give you a little spin. So Pikachu is using his Thundershock, I'm assuming, or Sparks or something like that, and Haunter is using some sort of defense mechanism. I have glued everything back together. All the pillars are now very secure. The flame that originally fell off is now on solid. Haunter is now solid himself. Pikachu didn't move anyway. And I'm just going to basically show you some zoom-ins of the attention to detail of this little piece that I've bought by a little independent lady who makes these off her own back. And I want to just give her another little shout out due to the fact I messaged her last night and she was so kind and so apologetic on how the piece turned up. She was so upset, which I felt really bad for, because I never ever like complaining or anything, even when I receive a broken statue from First for Figures, who are a big company and can afford multiple replicas. I don't like saying to them a piece has arrived broken, but she was very, very kind, very nice, and simply said that a bit of super glue should be able to fix the problem, and it has. It really, really has. There's no problem with it now whatsoever. Everything is very secure. Everything looks amazing, exactly how it did in Pokemon Stadium or the Sabrina battle, which is what I wanted it to be replicated off from the anime. The acrylic here just sits on top very, very nicely. If I just do that, really, really, really snug fit. And you just use a little bit of scotch tape around the edge, just hold it securely into place. And I will be placing it on my famous stand where many of my First for Figures are. And I'm very, very happy with it. I'm just going to do a few zoom-ins on particularly Pikachu, Haunter, and a bit of the detail around the edge that I would like to talk about. So without further ado, let's get into some zooming in. So first of all, I would like to talk about the chair in particular. It looks very nice, very cool. Haunter around him, it looks like it's got cotton or some form of wool. Very nice. Pikachu is completely made of plastic with obviously some electric attack accessory that came with the little Pikachu figure, which is I really like. I'm not sure what it's made from. I'm going to assume that it's clay or some form of resin. It's been hand painted. All of it has been hand painted, which is really, really nicely hand painted. And something particularly I wanted to talk about, which I can't unfortunately show you at this very second in time, is it actually glows in the dark. The base around the outside, I don't know whether you can see, it has like this, it looks like glue. It's not actually glue, it's actually glow in the dark glitter, and it makes the base glow, which is very cool. I think that's a fantastic idea. I didn't even ask for that, but obviously she wanted to add a little something extra, which I do not mind at all, which is fantastic and greatly appreciated. It looks so good with the acrylic stand off, that I actually might keep it off. But it looks absolutely incredible, and I am a little bit disappointed that it arrived damaged. But however, that's not her fault. That is obviously the male's fault, and it was very easily fixed to like new. I asked her to send me some pictures of what it was like before she sent it out, and this is exactly how it looked. So I am extremely happy with the result. And yeah, I'm now going to go and put it where it's going to live with the acrylic base on, and I'll give it a mark out of 10. So here is the final piece, guys, in its place, right next to my Pikachu Nintendo 64. And what a piece it is. Here's the little gifts that she was kind enough to send me. A little magnet from my girlfriend Lindsay, some lovely stickers, little potion thingy, and then a little magnet for me. And there it is. I've just glued it, finished gluing it, so she's told me to leave the lid off for 24 hours for the glue to properly set. So I would have put the lid back on otherwise, but it looks just as good otherwise. There's the little light raining down on it, and she said to leave it in light for as long as possible as well, so the glow in the dark effect will come out properly, as it needs to absorb the light to give it off. And what a fantastic piece. So look, my first Pokemon diorama ever, and it is absolutely awesome. I would give this, considering I've got factory made professional statues next to it, I'd give this the highest possible, I don't know. See, I want to give it a 9, but I really don't want to. And that's out of 10, that is. I really want to give it a 10, but I feel like a 9. Simply, and I'm only going to give it a 9 because I really, really like it. But I probably would have liked Haunter's moves to be made out of plastic as well, but I feel like that would have been difficult, or more difficult. But either way, but the added effects, the glow in the dark that I didn't ask for, which she's put on anyway, which is awesome. The chair, the flames look awesome, the little pillars look awesome, Pikachu and Haunter obviously look awesome, and I know how long she took to actually find a Haunter piece, because it took her bloody ages, because I was waiting for months. And then the little added gifts that I also didn't ask for. You know what, I'm going to give her a 10 out of 10, because it's a homemade piece, and it's absolutely, for homemade, I'm taking into consideration the fact that it's homemade, and it's not factory. I expect a 10 out of a factory, but from a homemade piece, I expect little faults, I expect little things to go wrong. With the acrylic thing behind that I can put over the top, with how awesome Haunter and Pikachu looks, and their moves are exactly how I wanted them. The pillars are all awesome, the added chair and the flames, the base, there's a little signature, and the little extras she gave me. I'm actually going to give her a 10 out of 10. This cost me, off the top of my head, a little over £200, Great British pounds, which may seem like a lot, but I mean, I can't find Pokemon dioramas anywhere, and she wasn't even selling Pokemon dioramas. I asked her if she'd make one, and she was kind enough to say yes. So I appreciate the time that it must have took to make this, and I will definitely be ordering from you again. It's Dream Studios by Yume, and I am Joey. This is the Pokemon Stadium Haunter vs Pikachu diorama, homemade off Etsy. I will be linking everything in the description below. So please give me a thumbs up if you like this. If you want to see more of these dioramas, give her a thumbs up because of how good of a job she's done, and I thank you very much. And yeah, this is absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for making this. I so appreciate it. It is so awesome. It is really cool. So yeah, just thank you so much for making this, and for taking the time. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to see more Pokemon dioramas, let me know in the comments what you would like to see next, or even not even a diorama, maybe just a big statue of a certain Pokemon in a habitat, or like wild Charizard, which she also makes. Make sure you go and check out her shop. She has loads of awesome stuff on there. She doesn't normally do dioramas. She normally does just Pokemon by themselves in a Pokeball. This was an experiment for both of us, but it obviously paid off. So yeah, please do give me a subscribe as well if you like this video. Check out my other statue videos. I review statues, I review merch. If you have something that you want me to review, I'll go out and buy it. I've reviewed this bad boy, I reviewed this, I've reviewed Majora's Mask. I've reviewed so many statues, so please do go and check them out. I also used to do game reviews. Is that something you'd like to see again? Please let me know in the comments. This is I Am Joey, Pokemon Stadium / Sabrina anime Pokemon first season diorama. Thank you for watching, and peace out. Bye bye.